So I am going to be getting Super Mario Party Jamboree's Nintendo Switch 2 expansion pack paid Jamboree TV thingy. Like, it's amazing to see a Mario Party game actually get post-launch support. It's just, as a kind of standalone DLC pack, I do think this is looking to be a bit lackluster, so I just wanted to quickly explain why I think that is, without sounding like a total whinger. Like, yeah, it would have been cool to see the main party mode get new boards and stuff like that, but that's clearly not what the focus of this Jamboree TV mode is meant to be, so I can't really fault it for that. And to be fair, we are getting new party rules like team battles, so there is going to be some substantial stuff added there, but I just want to focus on the actual new content that we're going to be getting with Jamboree TV. So first up is the camera support for Mario Party mode and free play minigame mode, which to me just feels like it's going to end up the same as the 3D slider on the 3DS, where, like, yeah, it's cool to use the first time and for a bit after that, but then you just realise it's a complete novelty and you don't ever really feel like using it, even if you're perfectly capable of using it, so it's nice to have but doesn't really add much. Next is Bowser Live, which basically boils down to being a first of 3, 5 or 7 minigame wins mode, where all the minigames are controlled by either the Switch 2's camera or microphone. So it's not all that deep, but as a minigame mode it doesn't really need to be, so it's nice to have but doesn't really add much. And lastly there's Carnival Coaster, which is literally the same as River Survival from the original Super Mario Party, except instead of using your singular Joy-Con to row and steer, you use its mouse controls to shoot down various enemies, and the minigames aren't optional. So if it's anything like River Survival content wise, there's going to be like an hour's worth of stuff to do at most before you start redoing courses. So yeah, it's nice to have but doesn't really add that much. Honestly, the biggest thing I think this mode is going to contribute to the game content wise is the fact that all of its associated co-op minigames can also be played in a battle format, so hopefully they'll be usable in Mario Party mode, which will be cool, apart from the fact that it's going to create an even bigger divide between games that can be played with a Pro Controller or just one Joy-Con, so that's great. But yeah, as you can probably tell, I think all the new modes look perfectly fun. They're just not going to add that much meaningful playtime to the game, which is such a shame, especially when this pack costs £20. But to be fair, if you look at it in the sense of adding to Jamboree's already very eclectic set of side modes and just generally being a tech demo for the Switch 2, you are going to get enough playtime from it over time, to the point that alongside all the graphical updates and new party rules, and who knows, they could even add in Dry Bones and Diddy Kong as extra characters even though they've already shown they're not, I do think that this package is going to be worth it at the end of the day, at least if you love Jamboree as much as I do.